Welcome to another CS2 investing video. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at CS2 investments that you should definitely be taking a look at right now. I'm also buying myself some investments. I'm preparing myself to make a lot of profit. If you're interested, stay tuned. This video is definitely for you. The first investment on our list is the charm little goop. Personally, I'm currently buying a lot of them. I'm also buying, like, I don't care what pattern it is, I don't care what template it is. I'm just buying them in mass. As you can see, I'm not only buying these charms, I'm buying a lot of different charms. We will get to them. But the most important part is, if you have one that is above like 90,000 and it has that purple color to it, it is very rare. I actually managed to sell some of these for 10 bucks somewhere in that area. So if you unbox them, definitely keep them. They will be very expensive down the line. That's why I'm currently hoarding them. The charm dead weight is also very desirable. It is very cheap. I'm buying them for around like 20 cents right now. I'm currently collecting them. I currently have around like 200 or something. If you haven't seen my biggest CS2 armory opening on whole YouTube, then you should definitely go ahead and check the stream out. In this stream, I've opened a lot of these deadweight charms, for example. And each one of them I've sold for more than $1 on third-party websites. That's why I can see these charms being very demanded in the future. Also, the little happy charm, obviously we want it in the yellow color. This is like some weird color. Actually, I've never seen this charm template. It looks very weird somehow. But if you get this charm in full yellow, it's definitely worth around like $40 to $50 somewhere in that area. So you should always watch out what pattern template you have, because some people overpay. Because, for example, there are collectors out there that want like 666, for example, or they want just the one, or they want 99999. A lot of different type of collectors nowadays in CS2. That's why you have so many different options to sell your charms to somebody that is actually interested in them. Make sure you go ahead and join our Discord. The link will be down in the description. You can talk to our community, exchange your investments, and listen to what the people have to say. It is a very great community. I definitely suggest you going and joining it. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on any further CS2 investments. The Lil Cackle is also a charm I'm currently going for. I've gotten around like 200 of them somewhere in that area. I'm also currently buying them to sell them in the future for a profit. Also, the Lil Vino is also a very great charm. These are all blue charms. Yes, they're not expensive. They're all around like 20 cents somewhere in that area. There's a fly flying around my room. But these charms will be very desirable. These are also currently selling on third-party websites above $1. So you can basically go ahead, buy them on the Steam community market, send them to third-party websites. There's probably going to be a trade ban for around like 8 days. But still, the supply is very limited to third-party websites. Most of the people that are actually like opening these charms, they are quick selling them on the community market. When the new armory update came out, a lot of people were just redeeming the new stuff. It was not worth a lot because everybody was redeeming the same stuff. That's why, for example, the Sport and Field collection has risen in its price. A lot of skins from this collection were rising consistently. They're currently going back down a little bit because a lot of people just noticed, wait, the ROI is very decent. If I open this, I am profiting 100%, which is absolutely insane. That's why you should always take care. Watch out what trends, watch out what people are currently buying, what is the most redeemed item in the CS2 armory. And then you should maybe aim for some things that are not that demanded right now and they could shift in the future. The price could definitely rise. You should always be looking at investments that nobody is looking at right now. Because if you spend your armory stars on the things that are not out there on the market, you will definitely profit. Each week, I would say something changes. You also have the opportunity to go ahead and see what the actual ROI is, what the chances of you profiting are. For example, the train collection is the worst. There's only an 8.8% chance that you profit. You should definitely not go for the train collection, even though the skins from this collection are probably the most expensive ones because they're the least desirable ones. This is like the same with the graphic design collection. I can see this one being removed in the future. If you want to go ahead and buy some charms, guys, redeem your stars for the charms. They're very profitable right now, almost at 20%. But the best thing you could do right now is the limited edition M4. If you spend 25 stars on it and you get it in the factory new version, it's upwards to $100 somewhere in that area. You can sell this M4. It is very desirable. You have over 35% chance to profit, and this is without the special patterns. As you probably know, the M4A1S Solitude has a lot of different patterns. There are some that are very expensive, up to thousands of dollars, and some that are not expensive at all. If you have any M4 Solitude in your inventory, I would love to know what pattern you got. Comment it down below, maybe it's worth something. Obviously, I personally have a few of these M4s. I was also giving away some. This M4 is probably worth around like, I'm not quite sure, around like $400 to $500 somewhere in that area. It's not factory new, but it's one of the lowest floats I've seen with this pattern. 379 is one of the best patterns in the game. What do you think, guys? Is this skin going to rise in the future, or is it going to drop? Because I think in 20 days, once it gets discontinued from the armory, we'll have a new item in the shop. And this is not like the XM Solitude, the shotgun. This is not gonna stay at the consistent price. I can see these skins actually rising, because we've never seen skins that have so many different patterns, so many different colors. They're so unique. We've never seen such skins in CS2 history. That's why I think this could be definitely some nice investments. Obviously, the ROI on the Fever case is currently 125%. I can see this case rising back again up, because it currently dropped, and I think it's a very good opportunity for us to stack up on these cases. They have very beautiful knives, overall great skins. The print stream, the AWP is also very good looking. Also, the 2025 community stickers are also very profitable. You almost have like an 80% chance to profit from 1 star, which is insane. I mean, the Sugar Phase 2 stickers are maybe profitable, but I definitely don't suggest you going for them, because there are just not that many out there, and over the long run I can see the prices going down. For example, this sticker right here, the Chrome Dome, is also very desirable, but a lot of people were buying these stickers. It's actually not getting applied that often. Not a lot of people are actually applying this sticker. I mean, it looks cool, no question about that, but the fact that most people that are buying this sticker are actually not applying it, they're just keeping it as a sticker, as an investment. And back in the day, people used to apply these stickers. If not a lot of people are going to apply this, the price would not rise that fast. That's why we've seen a little dip, because a lot of people are taking a look at investing into it. That's why we're always looking into different type of investments. That's why we're always here covering the best investments you should take a look at. If you still haven't got a Glock 18 Gamma Doppler, then you should definitely go ahead and buy one of these, because these skins could also get pumped very easily. In the past couple of months, we did not see these skins getting pumped. So I think this is a pretty decent price for you to buy these and hold them for the long run. You can buy a few of them. You could also go for the field tested version. I don't see it being a problem. Also, there are emerald Glocks out there, and the phases actually matter. This one is in phase 2, which is one of the best phases after emerald, I would say. But I would still go ahead and buy the emerald, because I think they are way more desirable. Obviously, they're a little bit more expensive. I've seen emeralds going around for like $300 in the minimal and field tested version. Somewhere in that area. Your emerald doesn't have to be in the factory new version, which is around like $1,000. It depends. I also wanted to apply my stickers that I've bought, the MVP stickers, the red ones from the new armory update. I think they look very cool. They're very desirable actually, but nobody's also applying them. Maybe a little bit more than the Chrome Dome, but I still think it looks very cool. What do you think, guys? Does this sticker match with the Fate, or other skins that are way more matchy with these stickers? Tell me in the comments. Also want to have this skin, for example. You can participate and win it in a giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up, comment something down below under this video, and make sure your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description, so I can see it and I will be able to send you some skins. I will be revealing the winner from this giveaway from today on in 1 week. As you can see, I'm buying some filler skins, I'm buying some carbon fibers. I've been covering them in previous videos. You should know these skins by now, guys. I'm just mentioning them again. The Wildberry is also a very good scar from the graphic design collection in the factory new version. As you can see, we have almost every single skin from this collection. Expect the P90 attack vector. Other than that, I have every single skin from this collection, which is insane. You could also be aiming at some different collection. For example, the AK-47 Olive Polycam from the Sports and Field collection has currently dipped also a little bit in its price, and I can see this skin selling around for like $5 in the future. This is definitely possible, since this collection will be one of the most desirable collections after they will get removed. Quote me on that one. I've been also covering the Glock 18 Teal Graph. This skin has doubled since then. I still think this is a good investment. The prices are coming slowly down. If you buy these skins in the field tested version, definitely go ahead and watch for the float, because this is also very important. We don't need bad floats in the field tested version. This one is in 0.17. This is also pretty decent for a field tested skin. Also, there are a lot of different patterns. Some have way more red, some have less of a red. Personally, I think the skins that have less of a red are better looking, in my opinion. Maybe are also more desirable and could also be overpaid in the future once they get discontinued. Also, I'm gonna spend 4 armory stars on the Overpass collection, and the skin I'm also giving away in the next video. All you have to do is like and subscribe, comment something down below, and you will win the Wursthöhle from Overpass 20 and 24. This looks also in a decent condition. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video.